Cowboys lost. Steelers getting their butts whipped. So it's a wonderful birthday present. Unfortunately, we couldn't be in the playoffs, so I'll take whatever I can get. But in watching the playoffs, I've noticed a little trend. It seems like all teams that are thriving offensively. So defense isn't really prioritized as much as it used to be, but for some reason, we still think that defense is the key. Defense is the way for us to win the championship. Regardless of the fact that our best player is Lamar, we want to keep investing in the defense and throwing all our money over there, but yet still, you can't score. We struggle in the playoffs. Things just aren't working out, and we continue to do this. We are not the 2000 Ravens, nor will we really ever get back there. Nobody ever will. It's just the way the league is right now. No one will ever have a defense as dominant as that. So that brings me to a bunch of stuff I've been seeing online, things I've been researching. I've been seeing that people are really high on re-signing some players. And for the most part, number one on that list is Brandon Rosen, which I get. I mean, he did okay for us this year, so I get that. But one name that really perplexes me is Brandon Williams. I don't understand why people are so high on re-signing Brandon Williams. And I've actually heard some people talk about re-signing him to a multi-year deal worth at least $10 million. Now, we gave this man $52 million. And he doesn't rush the passer. He plays about 30% of the time on defense. And he got $50 million back then. And that was a lot of money. So
check out all these camera views
I don't get it. Now, a lot of them come back with, we the number one run defense in the league. And I get that we were, but we also couldn't stop anybody through the air. So of course we're going to be number one in run defense because everybody's passing on us constantly and consistently. So that doesn't work. But they seem to believe Brandon Williams is this end-all be-all that's going to stop teams from running on us. Not going to happen, but okay. They also want to re-sign Calais Campbell. I'm a Calais Campbell fan. I understand the sentimentality of it all, but he's been hurt the last couple of years. He's not healthy and he's not producing like he once was. So just to have that big name on defense, I mean, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Defense does not win championships. Also want to resign Pernell McPhee, Josh Bonds. Now, I get it, cheap options, but you kind of get what you pay for. And even though Bonds kind of came in and did this thing, I give him credit for that. He was a liability in pass coverage. And a couple of those plays could have won us a couple games. But I mean, I'm not putting it on him, but it's just that we need youth and we need speed on defense. But it's not a total priority. Also, I'm hearing that people want to sign Sauce Gardner to play cornerback. Now, I thought we were one of the deepest defensive back teams in the league. So going out and spending the first round pick on a corner to me, it just seems like a waste. Because once again, we're stuck on that defensive mentality of, hey, let's go out and get defense. Defense ain't doing it for us, as you can see throughout the season. Even when we held teams to 14, 17 points, we couldn't score enough to beat them. So obviously we need offense. We damn sure need to invest in the O-line because Eric McCosta, he didn't quite do it. He didn't quite do what he said he was going to do. He brought in Alejandro Villanueva. That was a waste of $8 million. The Steelers didn't want him, and if you watch football, you know the Steelers had a horrible offensive line last horrible. And we picked up one of their throwaways and gave $8 million for money we supposedly didn't have. You know, we are always up against the cap. We don't have money, but we had money to throw away with him. So we need to get an offensive line to protect Lamar. You need to get him another tight end, another receiver. But I mean, for the most part, I think we're fine in that aspect. But more importantly, we need to get a play caller, someone that can design modern plays that'll help you win today. Because looking at the playoffs, some of the stuff I saw today, I'm like, I see why they score points. I see why they keep defenses on their heels, regardless of how good they are, because they have that innovation that unfortunately we don't have. You know, we still want to do 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Now, don't get me wrong, Lamar's an amazing runner, but if you look at it, in college he ran a pro-style offense, but he just so happened to run for 1,500 yards. It just so happened he ran for 1,500 yards. It wasn't designed for him to run. He just did it. So that's not something that we need to do. Like, we don't need to have this running team. We need to get to the modern NFL. And that's why we get to the playoffs and we struggle. Because teams are like, if we stop the run, what are they going to do? And we show every year we don't do anything because we don't have schemes and concepts that are going to keep them back and have them like, Lord, what they doing? I don't know. Lamar said it himself. The teams know, hey, they know what we're running. And we still haven't changed anything. But the boy comes out and says, hey, I got all these plays in the vault. I'm just not using them. Well, when are you going to use them? I mean, it's too late now. We're sitting at home. When are you going to use them? Like, we can't continue on this trajectory. You know, ever since 2019, we surprised everybody. We've been going downhill ever since. And people can say injuries. I get it. There's a bunch of teams in the playoffs right now that had injuries, but somehow they made a way. We don't make a way because we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I just want to know, when are we going to change our philosophy? Because it's not working. After 2012, it didn't work with Flacco. It's not working with Lamar. And Lamar can only do so much. Like, we wasted 4 years. 4 years. And his rookie contract. We just wasted it. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. We didn't surround him with talent to help us win. We just figured, hey, he's going to do it on his own. We'll play a little defense, we'll run the ball, and it'll take care of itself. And it didn't. Especially because we ran the same plays over and over and over again, and teams knew what was coming. So if they've seen it the second time, they're like, oh, I know what they're going to do. And they did it. Like, they stopped us. And I honestly need them to stop running Lamar on 3rd and 4th and short, running that power O up the middle. He is not a fullback. Like, unnecessary hits, unnecessary plays. We just need to get with the times and design a passing scheme that's going to get us to the Super Bowl, because we have the talent. We have the talent to get there. We just don't have the right minds right now that take us there. I don't know what you think. Like, subscribe, hit that button. Peace.